Hey guys, Irvy here, and first things first, I just want to apologize if you guys can hear a humming. I'll try to talk a little bit louder, but I'm not shutting off the AC in my car. It is crazy today. It's 40 degrees Celsius, and for my American friends, that's 104 degrees Fahrenheit. It is ridiculously humid. We are literally living in Satan's ass crack today up here in Canada. I've had a phenomenal week. I've started back at the gym, as I said last week, but this week I went full force 6 times this week. On top of doing cardio outside of the gym, I've done long distance biking 3 times, so between 25 and 30K. And then I've also done Taibo twice. I'm really excited because I've definitely lost weight, and the best part about it is I've lost fat, not muscle mass. I've been really vigilant about that. When I weight train, I eat very specifically to accommodate my training, and just to ensure that when I am doing cardio, especially endurance or long distance, that I'm not burning off muscle, because that's going to become counterproductive. I want muscle, and I want a lot of it to help actually speed up my metabolism and to help me burn fat quicker. So over the past week, I've noticed that I've shrunk in size. So my legs are smaller, my arms are smaller, my waist shrunk a little bit. I didn't measure myself, so there's nothing for me to compare to. I've lost on the scale 1.3 pounds because I weighed in at 256 today. So while that doesn't seem like a lot, quite frankly, anywhere between 1 to 2 pounds loss per week for me is ideal, because I don't want to lose weight too fast. I knew initially I would, lose some water weight and like some weight really quickly. Then I was going to go up in weight when I started the weight training. Eventually it would taper off and I'd start losing the proper weight off my body, that being fat, not muscle. If you're deciding to go to the gym, it's really important to educate yourself on how to train your body and how to maximize what you do in the gym after the fact, by eating properly, by making sure that when you're doing cardio, that you're doing it in the proper way, so that you're not burning muscle, that you're actually burning fat. So those are all important things that I'll definitely be making more videos about in the future. But for the time being, if you're interested in that, there's so many great resources on YouTube. Aside from that, there was a great moment this week, and something happened that I didn't think would ever happen again. And for me, it was a really big deal, because it was one of my favorite exercises that I couldn't do any longer. So I have a lower back injury, and I couldn't squat or deadlift for over a year and a half. Every time I would be out of commission for like 3 days. I couldn't walk. It was that painful. So the other day, something in me just said, try it. After a year and a half, it just said, try it. So I tried squatting. I know I can't do deadlifts yet, because even the motion, when I don't even have any weights, it like bothers my back. But I went into the squat rack and just tried the bar. I was so nervous. And I tried to squat the bar, and I did it. I did it with no issues. And then I went up in weights by 10. So I started with the bar, which is 45, then went up to 55, and then 65. 10 reps each. So I did squats for the first time in a year and a half with no pain issues at the time of or after the fact. My back actually feels much better, shockingly, and I almost cried when it happened. When I first did my first set, I almost actually cried, because it was such a big deal to me. It's always been my favorite exercise. When somebody says, if you can only do one thing at the gym, what would it be? Squats is always the answer. Even when I couldn't do them, it was always squats. So I'm really happy about that, guys. You have no clue how important it is to me to be able to do that, to finally accomplish that, which I thought would never ever happen again. So really happy about that. Really happy about the fat loss, and about the fact that, I'm back in the gym. It's my favorite thing in the world. My overall endurance and strength has improved so much in the last 2 weeks that I'm really proud of myself, and I feel super motivated. I hope to come to a point where I can be a motivator and an inspirator for other people, because it's changed. The past 2 weeks especially, out of this fitness journey, have changed my life so much that I want everybody to experience this awesome feeling of accomplishing something, of changing your life for the better, or just feeling good. All right, guys, before I sign off, I have something for you. I would like to challenge you to 2 changes this week. I want you to make 2 small changes. It could be anything. It could be reducing the amount of sugar you have in a coffee, maybe eliminating drinking energy drinks, which are really bad for you, by the way. So maybe it's to eat out less, or to maybe take a 10-minute walk at night. Whatever it is, it doesn't have to be a big change. Something small, something incremental, because small changes eventually add up to be big ones, life-altering things. So I want you to do that. 2 small changes for the next week. And when you see this video, please let me know in the comments down below, what are the 2 changes that you're going to make, so that way you can maybe inspire or give ideas to other people who would like to do this but are sort of stuck and aren't sure what to do. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. All my social media links are in the description box below. Make sure you check them out, especially my Instagram. I post a lot of motivational quotes and funny things, so make sure to check that out. I hope you guys have a lovely week, and I'll see you back here sooner than you think. Bye!